Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Eden Zero, Chapter 54. When we last left our heroes, we spent a lot of time with Rebecca and Lavilia, as Lavilia played a mean prank on Rebecca, just because she's kind of a dick. But we met Weeb Extraordinaire Nino, who offered to help Rebecca and the robots make it to the slums. Meanwhile, Garrett was going to do some freaky shit to Homura until Shiki came in to save the day, hopefully to also free Homura. But yeah, let's jump right onto that. Chapter 54, The Truth is in the Cube. And our cover picture here is Homura practicing swordplay against like a wooden thing, with Valkyrie watching. True memories will become strength. So I have a feeling that this thing right here is going to become like the One Piece cover stories. And then we're going to find out, instead of ever getting a big, long Homura backstory, we're just going to get like this. Except we'll never actually say, oh, Homura's life part 2 or whatever. It's just going to be like a series of cover pictures of Homura getting older and eventually Valkyrie leaving. I don't know, that's my theory. And so we open where we left off with Shiki staring down Garrett. Full throttle Shiki with anger and friend power. Shiki glares at Garrett. Shiki, Homura like grins, and Garrett is angry. You've ruined my fun. Don't get in the way, you little punk! And he like whips the whip over at Shiki, who jumps over it. You think you could dodge that in the air? My whip moves at will! But Shiki manages to like roll out of the way with the help of his ether gear. And keeps dodging all of the whips. What? I can use my gravity powers at will. Die Machina! And he rushes towards Garrett. Gravity punch! And like decks him in the face. And the ground like craters around him as he hits the punch. And Shiki like grabs him by the collar before he has any time to like do anything. And keeps dragging him. Drop dead! And he throws Garrett into the ceiling. Being dropped on the ceiling. And yeah, we see his like head is sticking up on the floor on the other side as his legs kind of dangle off the ceiling. And Shiki turns to Homura. Homura, you okay? Yes. Shiki then frees her. I'm saved, Shiki. I had no idea I couldn't use my ether gear and my wrists bound. What? And he like offers his wrist. Tie my wrist, please. And he like looks at it. How is it? It's true. I can't use my ether gear. What a weak point. Rope is amazing. I don't think it's the rope that's doing it, but alright. I also have something I'd like to ask him, Shiki. Okay, I'll bring him here. I don't think he has anything on Valkyrie, but just in case. Garrett like pops through the hole. Valkyrie? I know her very well. And he licks his lips all creepy like because he's Garrett. She was a good woman. They both look at him in shock. Meanwhile, in the tunnels, Rebecca is traveling with Nino. Thank you for letting me even borrow your shower. Nino, you're such a good guy. And Nino looks back at them and like thumbs up. Don't worry about it. I have to keep my mouth shut. You don't have to worry about the bug. They can't hear us down here. But Pino asks him, but why do you know how to get to the slums? Well, it's going to be a long story. I'm called the Heavenly Punisher Nino down here. I've been of service to the Scarlet Woman. Okay, that colors things. You're a friend of the Scarlet Woman? Yes, and right now she's looking for the ship, the Eden Zero. Eh? And she has honed in on all people who say those words with her listening bugs. And then we flash back to when Rebecca said, I wish I could use the power of the Eden Zero. We can maybe figure out where Shiki and Homura are. And she's like, she can even hear such a simple thing like that? Such high quality. But why is the Scarlet Woman after the Eden Zero? Who knows? I'm just doing as I'm told. To make contact with anyone who mutters those words. Alright, this is getting more and more suspicious. She said to actually bring them in, but since your Puyo Puyo Ruby-chan cosplay was so amazing, since anime will save the universe, right? Alright, I don't know what side he's on, but Rebecca can just only ask, is that so? That's why I want to help you guys out now. But Villia really did help a little, I guess. I guess so. I guess that was the point of all that stuff last chapter. But is it okay to go against the Scarlet Woman? I have no intentions of going against her. She's scary. That's why it'll be that I couldn't find you. I can only take you to here. Thank you. The slums are a terrible place. Once you've found your friends, escape from this place how I showed you. Rebecca thinks to herself, we have no intentions of leaving without finding Valkyrie. Yup. Oh, because he said leave as soon as you find your friends. Alright. And you really look good cosplaying the angelic Angela. Is that Angel? From Fairy Tale? Alright. I'm going to become an angel. And Rebecca can only ask, isn't she half naked? She's a little more than half naked right there. And he waves goodbye. Anime will save the universe. And Rebecca smiles off at him. What a weird guy. But he did help us. And they enter the door to the slums. We need to hurry and find Miss Homer and the master. Aye! Okay. And they enter the slums as the little robot bird watches them. So this is the slums. And the bird kind of flaps its wings. A bird? It seems to be mechanical. Ah! And there are birds all watching them, looking at them. Is it saying to follow it? And Happy answers, it could be a trap. We need to proceed with caution. Rebecca follows it anyway. Let's go! And the bird chirps. Rebecca turns a corner and sees a guy who I don't think you met before standing on his head. And Rebecca's like, what the fuck? Silence, please. I'm currently in Zen mode, meditating. Rebecca meditates right side up. Isn't Zen meditation like this? And he opens his eyes wide and spins towards her. Yeah! Steal! I don't know what he just stole. Who is this guy? I detect a mysterious movement. He's stolen the B-cube. Ah? My B-cube! When did you steal it? This is exactly my ether gear. Steel hand. I can move objects 10 centimeters, approximately 4 inches. I can also teleport other people's things to my hand. You're just a big thief. And the guy hands back her B-cube. I become a prisoner and was led here. Steal! And oh no. Is that gonna be her panties? She looks down, she blushes. Isn't it quite the trick? And yep, it is. Don't you be stealing my panties! Pino and Happy are just blank-faced. Is he a pervert? He is a pervert. Give me back my panties, you pervert! They aren't panties, they're a token of war. I can't believe he can say that with such a serious face. Shut up and die! I hear that you folks are looking for Valkyrie. And she looks at him exasperated. I saw with the bird. I kind of understand why you're here. Do you know Miss Valkyrie? I'm Paul, Valkyrie's student. Student? Only here, so I haven't met Homura before. You know about Homura? Of course, I've heard directly from Valkyrie. I didn't think she'd come all this way to find her. I've been contemplating handing this over or not, but I feel I shouldn't. Pulls over a B-cube looking thing with a leaf on it. What do you mean? This has the truth recorded in it. Why Valkyrie had to leave Homura, and why she ended up on this planet. Why she isn't coming back. The object that will shed light on the truth of Valkyrie to be continued chapter 54, Black Rock. Or, I guess it's a typo because this is chapter 54, so it's chapter 55, Black Rock. But anyway, yeah, this mostly was a good chapter. Garrett was a pushover, but whatever, I didn't like him anyway. So yeah, Garrett's pretty much done with, I think. Pretty easily beaten by Shiki. Though he does have some more answers about Valkyrie, so he's not quite out of the plot yet, but he's done being relevant, I reckon. Nino, on the other hand, I imagine we'll be seeing again at some point before the arc is done. And there's a lot to... there's a lot that I'm curious about, because he's clearly on the Scarlet Woman's side, but he still does help Rebecca in her rebellion. And so we'll see what he has to do later on in the arc. But then we also meet Paul, who is definitely one of the worst characters. Maybe Garrett. Garrett's also pretty bad, but Paul and his panty thievery. It was one of the worst jokes over on Konosuba. And it's not any better here. But we do know that he has the answers about Valkyrie. So that's interesting. I imagine we'll find more about that next week and whatever this Black Rock is. But beyond that, all we can really do is speculate. So I'm going to leave this video off here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to give me a like or subscribe or, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!